Apple TV 4K. Supply chain leaks and internal factory reports reveal that the next-generation Apple TV 4K is secretly ready to ship. Apple is intentionally holding it back to launch it alongside their deeply delayed, entirely revamped next-generation Siri and Apple Intelligence ecosystem. The current Apple TV 4K has been sitting on shelves for nearly 4 years without a single hardware change. The upcoming fourth-generation model is a complete reimagining of what a streaming box can do, moving from a passive media player to the high-compute AI brain of your home. According to the latest supply chain manifests, Apple is ditching the old A15 Bionic chip and dropping the A17 Pro into the new Apple TV 4K. This is the exact same 3-nanometer powerhouse chip that debuted in the iPhone 15 Pro, designed to run console-level video games with hardware-accelerated ray tracing. The current Apple TV only has 4 gigabytes of RAM, but the new model is doubling that to a massive 8 gigabytes of RAM. This 8 gigabyte threshold is the exact requirement to run Apple Intelligence locally. When you speak to the new Siri on this device, it will process your requests right on the machine instantly. It will understand deep context, track your viewing habits across every single streaming app simultaneously, and allow you to talk to your TV like a real human being. You can ask for highly specific descriptions across multiple platforms, and it will instantly launch the content without a single stutter. This hardware layout also turns the new Apple TV 4K into a stealth gaming console. With the A17 Pro and 8 gigabytes of RAM, it will easily run native AAA console games. You can pair your PlayStation or Xbox controller via Bluetooth and play graphic-intensive games directly on your television with zero lag and no bulky console required. Connectivity is getting a massive upgrade to fix buffering and signal drops. Leaks confirm Apple is integrating its custom wireless chip, codenamed the N1 chip, bringing Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 support directly to your home theater. Wi-Fi 7 introduces multi-link operation, meaning your Apple TV can connect to multiple wireless bands simultaneously. If one band suffers interference, it shifts data to the other band seamlessly. This means flawless, uncompressed 4K HDR streams and instant AirPlay mirroring. For smart homes, the new Apple TV 4K deeply integrates Thread networking technology and advanced Matter support. Driven by the A17 Pro chip, it becomes a lightning-fast router for your entire house, processing smart camera feeds, facial recognition, and automation sequences instantly without relying on an internet connection to process the data. While the main box retains its sleek, minimalist black design, the Siri Remote is getting a massive overhaul. Leaked schematics show the new Siri Remote will feature a dedicated internal speaker and full integration with Apple's Find My network. If the remote vanishes, you can use your iPhone to make it emit a clear acoustic chime, and your screen will point an arrow showing you exactly where it is hiding. The leaks also hint at advanced haptic feedback on the touch-enabled click pad for precise navigation. Top supply chain analysts confirm that the software is hitting its final optimization stages. The definitive launch window is expected this fall, around September or October, aligning with the rollout of Apple's next-generation operating systems. The pricing strategy might shock the market. Right now, the entry-level Apple TV starts at $129. Leaks suggest Apple is aiming for an aggressive price point under $100 for the base model to completely dominate the streaming market and capture the smart home ecosystem. Buying the current model right now means paying full price for older hardware that will be completely locked out of the future of Apple Intelligence, locked out of the next-generation local Siri, and devoid of the new Find My tracking remote. Hold on to your cash, wait for the fall release, and get ready for the greatest streaming device ever built. New Siri Remote will feature a dedicated internal speaker and full integration with Apple's Find My network, powered by precision tracking. If your remote vanishes, you can simply ask your iPhone or your HomePod, "Where's the remote?" The remote will emit a clear acoustic chime, and your iPhone screen will literally point an arrow showing you exactly how many feet away it is and which cushion it is hiding under. The leaks also hint at subtle haptic feedback adjustments on the touch-enabled click pad, making navigating through endless streaming menus feel incredibly tactile and precise. Now, let's address the million-dollar questions. Exactly when can you get your hands on this thing? And how much is it going to cost you? The timeline has been a brutal roller coaster for tech analysts. Originally, internal Apple roadmaps suggested a release much earlier, but the software development roadblocks and Siri's massive AI evolution caused major delays. However, the absolute latest intelligence from top supply chain analysts confirms that the software is finally hitting its final optimization stages. The curtain is expected to rise this fall. We are looking at a definitive launch window around September or October, aligning perfectly with a massive rollout of Apple's next-generation operating systems. And the price strategy is where Apple might completely shock the entire tech world. Historically, Apple is known for charging a premium, but elite insiders are revealing a massive strategic shift. Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo has explicitly stated that Apple wants to make this next-generation model significantly more accessible to completely dominate the streaming market and capture the smart home ecosystem. Right now, the entry-level Apple TV starts at $129. The leaks suggest Apple is aiming for a jaw-dropping price point under $100 for the base model. Think about the value proposition there. You would be getting a 3-nanometer A17 Pro supercomputer chip, 8 gigabytes of RAM, a fully tracked Find My Remote, Wi-Fi 7 capability, and incredibly powerful local AI home hub for a double-digit price tag. It completely undercuts the competition when you look at the sheer performance per dollar. So what is the play here? If you're sitting there staring at an empty HDMI port on your TV, or if your current streaming stick is lagging, freezing, and driving you crazy, the temptation to open Amazon right now and buy the current third-generation Apple TV 4K is incredibly real. But you must resist. Buying the current model right now means you are paying full price for 4-year-old hardware that will be completely locked out of the future of Apple Intelligence, locked out of the next-generation local Siri, and devoid of the game-changing Find My tracking remote. The hardware is ready, the factory lines are primed, and the greatest streaming device ever built is just around the corner. Hold on to your cash, wait for the fall, and get ready to completely transform your living room forever.